Hey y'all, check this out real quick, right? This is a clip about banks and foreclosures and foreclosed homes and how the banks have thousands of homes that they're sitting on that can be foreclosed and that they are deciding not to because of, the economy, the state that it's in right now, and the fact that if they do decide to foreclose on these thousands of homes, they won't have anyone to fill the homes. So they're seeing it as it's pointless because people are so behind on payments, months and months, even up to a year behind on payments. They're like, damn, we might as well just leave them in the home because if we do foreclose on it, it's just going to be sitting there. We ain't going to get nobody else in the home anyway. So we might as well not even take it basically. It's crazy now. Y'all remember, like I said, man, I just wanted to talk about all kinds of stuff on this channel. I don't want to be stuck on like one type of topic on this channel. Just wanted to get into anything, any and everything. Y'all keep, remember to let me know what y'all want to see on this channel as well. No topic is off limits, especially like everyday real life type of stuff. And this is definitely important for people who are looking for homes, who may have a home now, who may be in this situation or have experienced it before in life. Check this out, y'all.
My buddy works in Dallas, Texas, and he works for a bank. And he said to me, Drayton, we have so many houses that we could close in foreclosure that we're not because we don't know what to do. We literally have thousands and thousands and thousands of homes we could close on tomorrow. We could foreclose tomorrow. There are some people that haven't made a payment in over a year. He goes, thousands of people haven't made a payment in 6 months. But the bank doesn't know what to do. The bank can't, the bank's like, if we close on all of them, we put the people out, we don't have people to put in the houses. So now we have empty houses. So banks don't know what to do. That's how bad it is just in the Dallas area. I'm not talking San Antonio, Austin. I'm talking about just the Dallas Fort Worth area. Thousands of homes that are way behind on payment. Payments haven't been made in over a year. And the banks are not foreclosing yet because they simply don't know what to do. They have so many that they don't have a plan on what to do if all those thousands of houses were empty. That's how bad it's getting. And this is just the beginning, because sooner or later you got to get the people out of these houses. And this is going to cause a calamity, and it's literally a ticking time bomb. When does it go off? This month, next month, 6 months from now? I don't know, but I can promise you this is the same situation in Georgia, Tennessee, Florida. Yeah, it's going to get really, really bad. Let me know what you think in the comments.
It's definitely the same situation across multiple states because just to put something in perspective, a lot of us millennials, Gen Z, whatever, you know, you're coming into adulthood. You're hitting that point in life where some of you are just rolling off of living with your parents. Some of you have been on your own since you was 18, 19, 20. Even if you are a millennial like myself, you've been on your own since you was 20 years old. You're in your 30s now. So you've already learned what it's like to live a life and have to survive and do the things that your parents have been doing, from the time when they were very young up into their 50s and 60s. That's what it's about. It's about finding a way to maintain the wealth you've built, or if there's any wealth that you've built, if you have family leave you money, whatever, there's a lot of different situations. But my point is saying that it is very hard to maintain your status in life, or whether it's 50,000 a year, 60,000 a year, 100,000 a year, or even more than that, it is very hard to maintain it. Even if you have a job that is secure, you never know what will happen. It's hard to prepare for random things in life that, causes a big bill, then another big bill the next month. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for the average person to save money. Then you're getting into the topics of, the average American not having $1,000 saved in their bank account that's not owed to a bill, that's not owed to a credit card. So imagine having, and then what is it? It's like if you have 1,000 or $2,000, you're like richer than like damn half the world or like more than that. I forget what the percentage is, but these numbers are actually insane because you have to realize something. Like most people, the money that they have is owed to stuff. It's owed to upcoming bills. It's owed to credit card bills. So if you blessed enough to have $10,000 in your account and you got a, $5,000 credit card bill, you got 2,000 in rent coming up, you got 500 in insurance, you got all of these bills, you don't have $10,000. You know what I'm saying? It's there right now, but in a couple weeks, 70% of that 10 is gone. So and that just goes to imagine, you know, being able to pay all of your bills and you're left over with $3,000. That's a real topic. That's a real conversation is paying all your bills and having $3,000 left. That is amazing. And I've seen people talk about it with different numbers, but that's amazing. You know how many people, number one, can't even pay all their bills, yet alone have $3,000 left once all the bills are paid. We talking about credit card, just like I just said, credit card, rent. I didn't even say car note. You know what I'm saying? Car insurance. You didn't even bring those up. So imagine having a couple thousand after you're able to pay those bills. Now, this topic, this is about people not even being able to pay their mortgages, can't even pay their house. You know what I'm saying? Can't even pay that mortgage a month. You living in a house, you got a better chance of, you know, not getting put out immediately than obviously if you're in an apartment, you're getting put out. You know what I'm saying? You're getting that notice, you're getting put out. But these people can't even pay their bills per month. You know what I'm saying? On the house. He said, folks, six thousands of people over 6 months of no payment. This is all across the country, of course. But it just goes back to like I was saying, it's hard. It's hard to maintain. It is very hard, bro. Number one thing that we could always do, the number one thing we can all do is live below our means. That's really it. You know what I'm saying? I saw like a multi-millionaire off of investments and stuff like that, company owner, whatever he was. He was like, if you make 75, you need to be living like you make 45. You know what I'm saying? Try to make it happen as close to it as you can. If you make 100, you need to be living like you making 40. I mean 60. You know what I'm saying? If you make 60K, you need to try to live like you only make 30 something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the only way you could possibly get ahead. But then you take it to the internet and all these things that people want to have for their life and want to spend their money on, which hey, is no problem. It's very hard to live that way. Ultimately, not to make this all over the place, is that it's just very hard to maintain. And the way the economy is, somebody said lower the effing payment. To all my millennials who missed out on purchasing a home before inflation, save your money, fix your credit, so by the next time the housing market crashes, we will be ready. 2008 is almost 20 years ago. Stop increasing property taxes and insurance. Yeah, which is absolutely crazy. You can pay the house off and you still not done paying on the property taxes. Insane. You never own your house. You done worked hard to pay your house off and you're still paying money for the damn property that the house is on. Which is why, man, it is very important to try to have your own land if you can, because this is insane. Somebody said, meanwhile, my credit won't allow me to purchase a home, but I'm paying 2,200 on rent. Like, does it make sense? Of course it don't. As a lot of us out here are paying 2,000 or more on apartments. You know what I'm saying? Some people choose to live that way. If you have the credit and you haven't bought a home yet, you get those, first home buyer, no down payments type of deals. And some people just choose to live in an apartment. And you're paying more for an apartment that you would pay probably for a 3 or 4 bedroom home, depending on where you live. Somebody said, imagine what credit cards look like. Oh, yeah, for sure. There is so much debt, it don't even make no sense. That's the whole damn near the whole game of a credit card. They want you to be in debt. America is on the verge of financial collapse. Nothing is going to stop it. It's here. Somebody said, poor banks, it must be hard for them. That's crazy. Somebody said, I don't know if this is relevant, but I spent $18 today for a Subway foot-long combo. Nah, for real. Everything is actually up in price, man. All right, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and talk about this, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. This is definitely real life. A lot of people we know are going through this. Some of you may be going through some of this. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. All right. I'm out.